go, gang. No, let's try that again, shall we? Hey, gang, welcome back. Thanks for coming back to see us. Welcome to the frozen tundra that is Kent. It's a little bit solid. See, that's the ground. You know, what can I do? I've got my pickaxe. I'm really... the things I do for you, it's unbelievable. Right, we're just going to have a wander around, see what we can find. I'll see you on the first one. Well, it's been a struggle. Some parts are more frozen than others, and half an hour in, and we've had nothing but rubbish. Our first identifiable bit of find is the bottom of a R.A.M.C martini. Old bullet. Not the most exciting, but hey, got to start somewhere. Let's hope the second half is better than the first half. Here we go. Okay, things are starting to get cool. Can you see what it is? Look at that. A flusterby. Let's give that a quick clean and I'll get back to you. Hey. There we go, after a quick spray. It's alright, isn't it? That'll clean up nicely. Back at the ranch. Just stopping for a cup of tea and start a new row, as we haven't found much in that one. And I thought I would show you my Christmas present, or one of my Christmas presents from Mrs Searcher. Look at that, the semi-legendary best British band of all time. Look at that. Do yourselves a favour, go and check them out. Love it. Well, we asked for a bit of luck. How about that? A failed anchor. Very, very thin, very, very fragile. So I'm not going to give it a field clean. I'm going to wait till we're back at the ranch. But look at that. That looks intact. No pin, obviously. But apart from that, happy days. Pleased with that. I thought we had our first and only coin of the day. Well, it's a lid. It's a lid of something. We'll clean up back at the ranch. Might get something off it. Not too depressed about that. Nearly finished now. A couple more strokes and then that's me. Hey, said the actress to the bishop. Watch again, back at the ranch. Let's have a quick run through of what we picked up on our travels. Buttons. Nothing exciting really. That was a little bit exciting when it first came out. I thought, oh hello, but no. Bits off tractors. Bits off furniture. Broken bits. Bit of horse seat. Bit of tat. Bullet. Butterfly. You see where I'm going with this? Butterfly, which is really nice, but it was really nice once upon a time. No maker's mark, no pin. I guess we'll never know. Not a precious metal. But hey, it was nice anyway. Bit of a pot. Bit of a pot. See what I did there? I think it's a pot lid. Nothing exciting on it. No maker's mark. But hey, it's a pot lid. And last but not least, we come to this beauty. Let's have a little chat about this. Now, this little beauty is not the fouled anchor, as I said on the video. Don't know why I said that, I think I was just a bit excited. It is, as you can all see, the Royal Army Medical Corps. Now, we did have medics and stuff in the fields, you know, going back years and years and years and years and years. But the Royal Army Medical Corps was filmed in the Victorian times, the Boer War, or Boer War, I don't know how you quite pronounce that, in 1889, something like that it was. And it was the first time that they'd amalgamated all of the medics and made it an organised kind of the thing. Up until the Boer War, which was the first war where they had high velocity rifles, so the injuries were kind of, they could see they were quite bad and they needed to do something about it. So they formed the Royal Army Medical Corps. At the start of the First World War, there was 9,000 members of the Royal Army Medical Corps. By the end of the First World War, there was 113,000. So it just goes to show it got quite big. Up until then, I mean, when the First World War started, the medical corps had only been going for 16 years, and it was the First World War was the first time since the Greeks and the Romans actually had a dedicated military-run medical service. How about that? Up until then, so once the Romans were gone, we thought, oh, that's solid. We won't have any medics. We won't worry about it. So there you go, Royal Army Medical Corps. So this was made in Birmingham in 1915. It's all hallmarked. Can you see that, just up there? Made by a firm called Addy and Lovekin. It's quite nice, isn't it? Now, they were famous for making animal and novelty pincushions more than anything else. That I can't find any record of them ever making these things, which are called sweetheart brooches, and they were given to members of that particular regiment, to their wives and sweethearts and whatever, when they went off to the front line, just as a little keepsake, a little reminder. You know, I mean, let's be honest, some of them didn't come back, and they were never found. You know, the unknown soldier and all that business, they weren't identified. So that's, in some cases, this was all that they had left of their sons, husbands, whatever, that went off to the front line and did the fighting. First recorded evidence of a sweetheart brooch was the Earl of Airy, who was in the Hussars, the Royal Hussars Regiment, and he commissioned a special one for her to give to his wife on their wedding day. So she had a little brooch there. So that was the first one. Quite comically, as just an aside, one of the makers, James Adie, one of the makers of this, in 1903, he was arrested for driving in a furious manner, and he was caught doing the grand speed of 27.5 miles an hour. Whew. And to stop him, the two brave constables, they were commended for being brave by the judge at the time. One jumped in front and stopped the car, and one jumped behind him and held the car and stopped the car going to 27.5 miles. That's still quite fearsome. I mean, I don't want to grab something that's doing 27 miles an hour, but they did it, and they stopped him, and they said, "Hooray!" And they took him to court, and the judge went, "Oh, well done for stopping him." But the judge turned around and threw the case out and chastised the coppers because they only used a normal wristwatch to time him for the half mile that you have to be timed for. Not an official police one, an ordinary wristwatch. So the case got thrown out, and he got away with it. So yeah, these things happen, I guess. But there's no record that I can find of Addy and Lovekin Limited in Birmingham ever making sweetheart brooches, although the hallmark on the back says otherwise. It's good, isn't it? Cheers for watching, fellas and ladies. I'll see you all on the next one, and hopefully we'll find something just as nice as this. If not, we'll find something to talk about, won't we? Mine, there you go. See you on the next one.